So guys, today we have V8 Fridays. Doesn't matter if you're watching it on a Friday. Today we have two V8 bi-turbo Mercs. To my right I have a 2022 GLC63S, 39,000 miles, what a car, one owner from new. We'll do a road test on this and give you some idea of the specs, but heads-up display, pan roof, big seats. Chris has something quite nice there
to
as
my
well.
left I have a 1463 E63 fire breathing, straight through exhaust ASBO machine.
Have you got a softie?
Yes.
Okay guys, we're out on this lovely day on this E63 ASBO machine.
Nice day for a rear-wheel drive, 700 horsepower in the wet. It's always interesting. With brand new tyres that haven't been run in yet. You can't even hear me because of the exhaust. Oh my word, the noise of this thing is just like you're getting locked up.
Yeah, keys on away.
Locked up good and proper.
That's all you really need to know.
That's it. That's it. I don't need to speak. That sums the car up in one.
That's actually insane how loud this is. You don't even need this hook. Listen to the sound of this.
I was serious when I said about the fire breathing ASBO machine. No need for that at all. It's just embarrassing, isn't it? You can't stop it.
No, value for money.
Yeah, yeah. Smiles for money, you know.
Smiles for miles.
Yeah.
18995 V8 twin turbo, 700 horsepower, rear wheel drive, high build, really high build quality, active seats, heated seats, aircon seats.
It's got it all.
It does.
Manifold, downpipes, straight through exhaust.
Like, nothing else really needs to be said about it. Once you hear it, that's more than enough.
Yeah. Before you buy this car, you got to ask your neighbours instead of your wife.
Yeah. So we're out in E63, 700 horsepower rear wheel drive on a day like this isn't ideal. But what's not ideal for you, this will be. It's 2022 GLC63S, and the S is all important because it's top off the range. Just over 500 horsepower out of the box, pan roof, big seats, carbon interior pack, Bermster audio, really, really nice car, electric tailgate, all the stuff you would expect. V8 bi-turbo, 4 litre, I think these are from memory, and such a nice place to be. This is a one-owner car, supplied by Prentice. This was the only 2022 GLC 63S allocated to Northern Ireland for sales in 2022, so quite a rare car on our roads in this particular model and year. It's covered 39,000 miles, as I said. Really, really nice car. It's got like a virtual dash, Alcantara wheel. The inside of this is phenomenal, such a nice place to be. Nice thing about it is 4MATIC, so you know, we go out, we give it a bit, there's no wheel spin, no nothing, just put the power onto the ground and go with no drama, which is quite nice. The thing about these new sports SUVs like an X3M, etc. Do you know what? I'll never say a Jeep handles like a car, but this is as close as it gets.
Feel even there, I haven't been in one of these before. Feels really firm, planted, and obviously in the E63 we just spun wheels
Yeah.
everywhere.
Yeah.
That didn't feel I don't know, didn't even see a flash of a light
Nope.
in the dash, nothing.
One thing I would like, and this will probably like maybe a silencer delete of some description, like a center box or something, just to give it the snort, which I think would be really, really nice to do to it. But it's nice that it hasn't sort of been messed about with either.
But it's a V8 Merc. You're going to want a bit of...
You're going to need a bit of noise. The nice thing about these newer ones here, you won't see, but we'll probably show you in the video, is you can change all your settings. So usually in the Mercs you have to go through all your buttons to change it, but now they have 2 toggle switches on the steering wheel, so you can change from comfort to sport plus literally as quick as I'm talking. It changes, which is really nice, so you can make all the noise, but if you're coming home or you're out around the school picking the kids up, you can turn it on to comfort mode. But yeah, lovely place to be. The seats are the same as our C63S, so lovely seats. It's not this similar inside, apart from obviously the newer dash because of the age, but the door panels, switches, seats, center console, all would be very similar. And I think something this prestige, it has to have a pan roof. Now I think this car, the owner said it was £92,000 when it was new. So at 54,995, it is the best price in the UK market at the minute, like for like. And when we say like for like, we mean an S, we mean pan roof, we mean one owner, we mean less than 40,000 miles. So like for like, it is the best value that there is. But yeah, it's just so smooth, no drama. But after being out in the E63, it seems timid, doesn't it? It's like there's no noise.
We should have done it the other way around.
Yeah, we should have. But yeah, it's a really nice place to be. We've got heated seats, we've got lumbar support, we can change quite a lot of settings in it as well. So to me, it feels really nice. I actually, as much as the automatic box is good, I do using the flappy paddles. So what we're going to do, we'll do something a wee bit, because it is an SUV. Many of you are familiar in Newton, you'll know where Scrabble Tower is. So we're going to head up that way. Just on a few of these wee back roads, just to give you an idea of what it is and the sort of what it's designed for.
It pulls so hard.
Oh, it pulls so good. Brakes are phenomenal, turn-ins phenomenal. This does not feel like a Jeep.
Not at all. It feels
like a C63.
It really does. Feels a bit lower than the X3M. We'll put a link to that video up there.
Yeah. To be honest, I'm going to be truthful with you. It handles better than an X3M.
That's big words. Sounds better. Well, come at me BMW M lovers, but it sounds better.
Well, we had the ultimate X3M as we know on our videos, which the link will be up there. But yeah, it was like you get 100 horsepower and stuff in rear wheel drive mode, and it was a cool car. But I'm going to be very honest, as for stock cars, I think this, for me, over a stock X3M, I would probably have this. And that's not because we have it for sale now, it's just an honest opinion. When they're tuned, then that's different, but these are a different beast when they're tuned. So this is the same engine as our C63S, link up here.
Yep.
It has turbos and stuff on it, makes 800 horsepower. Imagine this with the setup that has. Now that would be
the ultimate one-car garage.
Yeah,
and that's really what these GLC63s, the X3M, etc. are trying to do, is have the ultimate one-car garage. Something that I'm very interested in. I've said that in pretty much every video so far, but genuinely looking for a one-car-fits-all solution. Can't quite afford this one, but if I could, it's going to be up there, isn't it?
Well, we'll do some PCP figures for you and anybody else that's interested, which might just bring the price of this into being more affordable than what you would think.
The Mercs do the toning down and comfort mode the best of all, and you hit those dampers into comfort, and you would feel like you're in a
220
GLC.
diesel. Yeah, I agree. Unbelievable. And we can arrive at the golf club, which is just here.
Yes.
And look completely respectable rather than a hooligan. And normally I see a big empty car park and I'm like, oh, what's this? But we are at the golf club and we don't want to annoy anybody, so we'll just be sophisticated for a wee change. That heated seat is so warm, I actually need to turn it down. I need to turn the heat down as well. So this has memory seats. It has less. We could go on all day about what it has, but from a performance point of view, it actually does feel really stiff in sport mode, which I quite like. From a performance Jeep point of view, that's what we're focusing on. You know that it's going to have dual climate control and all those sort of things, electric seats and all that, but we're just really trying to capture the performance end of it.
And this is pretty cool on screen, sort of engine management, your temperatures, but there's a engine output in horsepower, engine torque, and they both sort of zip across the screen,
Yeah,
which is
and then
pretty
on my
nice.
screen too, I've got like what mode it's in, what mode the gearbox is in, everything, boost level, what horsepower and newton meters it's using, and you can actually, if you go across here, you can change the dashboard to all different types of ones as well. This will have autopilot and all on it, I would suspect. I haven't looked at that far, so if we go to here, and then we go down to sport, we can change the whole dashboard. Look at that.
Oh, that's getting tight. Must be a German mount.
I was about to say something like that. The strange thing about it is, and it's the same as the X3M as well, and I'm keep comparing it to it because that is the direct comparison. The brakes are phenomenal on both of them. Like, they feel like point to point you can go very quick and be braked, turn in, and then on the power again. What
a proposition for a one-car garage. Just about enough room for a family of 4 or 5 as well.
100. This is seat. Well, we had the X3M, which is the same size as this. We had 3 kids, myself, Jenny, and a big boot for any of the kids' scooters and bits and pieces they want to bring with them. Yeah, I would definitely say that do you know what? It's big enough without being too big, and you'll know what I mean by that. You know, for getting parked and shopping centre and things like that, you know, it's not massive. Because even the likes of an X5 or something like that, or a G-Wagon or anything like that, they're huge to get parked anywhere. So this is what, I wouldn't call it a micro SUV, but I would call it like a sort of, is it a mini SUV? I don't really know the proper termination for it.
I don't know, it's maybe the seating position that makes it feel that bit more sporty than the X3M.
I think the seats too. The seats are more like a bucket. Like they are the same seat that's in the 63S. And I'm a big lover. I think these are one of the nicest seats in a normal performance car without going into a Ferrari or a Lambo or something like that. But yeah, top it up, I really like it. I think for a one-car garage it would be ideal, but it would also be ideal for somebody who had loads of money and had a supercar at the weekends and wanted something just to drive daily. Whether you are own a barber's, or you're a solicitor, or barrister, or you're a doctor, it doesn't matter. You can turn up and look quite sophisticated, but being something that's really sporty, and I think that's the key to these type of things. But let's see what this thing can do.
We've got the full beans on the screen.
Unbelievable. Just enough power, no wheel spin, and I mean, it is pouring wet here.
It is.
Like, the rain is bouncing off the ground, and this thing, like, there's not a traction control light, not anything. It just grips and rips, as they say. You can find the vehicle on eliteautosni.co.uk, and you can contact us via WhatsApp, via phone. Listen, there's loads and loads of ways you'll not be stuck for contacting us. So next week, we're going to do something cool. We are going fully themed next week. I've come up with this idea, and I'm telling you now, you're going to want to see this. This is a collection that I think there'll not be anybody that'll have such a diverse collection of this particular, I don't want to give too much away, but of this particular country that these cars have came from, I don't think anybody has a more diverse collection in Northern Ireland. I'd be pretty sure of that. And
I'll nail the colours to the mast and say that they don't.
And to say, don't forget eliteautosni.co.uk, and our YouTube channel is Elite Autos NI, and you'll get the links to some of our old stuff. And just don't watch new videos, go on and look at some of the old stuff and some of the shorts, because really cool stuff on there. I think some of them now, is the city go up to like maybe
8,000.
Yeah, we're getting pretty more views now, so I think next week's gonna crack it.
We want to smash it.
Yeah, I think we're gonna do 10,000 easily on this. And listen, 10,000 to some YouTubers is nothing, but they also, if we can get 10,000 views in this next video,
be very happy.
We'll be very happy. And you know what? I think this is the one that's very possible. Like, we are going all out, and you will love it. And it's fun. We're doing it for fun. But we're also giving you an insight to some of the really, really, really cool stuff we have. So, yep, look forward to that next week. Well, folks, we've just done our video, which you'll have seen because this will be at the end of it. Apologies, the quality won't be just as good as normal because it is so wet and rainy outside on our rolling shots, and our camera vehicle was, let's just say, different, which you'll see very soon. You won't have seen one of these before here anyway. So yeah, I'm just going to do a quick stock walk with you and some of the newer stuff that's going on. We'll not bore you with all the stuff I've had from before, but we will run you through some of the the newer things that we have in. So, seen the X4 last week on our video. Really, really nice car. We're hoping to get some traction on that soon. We had this wee C-Class in stock. We decided to dechrome it, boot spoiler, wheels, front splitter. Wheels are optional, obviously. I'm sure you'll agree. 10995, 90 odd thousand miles on it. It's a 220D AMG Sport, which is a really, really nice car. In behind it here, we have this. This is a 2015. I need to check the mileage on this, but it's on our website. So this is a Sport Premium Plus. This is for somebody that isn't too worried about like sort of more AMG style, but worried about the specs. So pan roof, Bermster audio, black leather, heated seats, memory seats. Really, really high spec car. So definitely a nice one. We've dechromed it as well. Haven't put any spoilers or splitters on it. I think it's just nice the way it is. So we've got that. Got a wee Cougar here. That's a 2-litre TDCI ST line. So really, really well spec. Done a bit of dechroming on that as well. GTR is going this new home. Should have been away. Long story, but it's going this week. 370Z in the background there as well. We've been quite busy with sales, so we've just waiting on some stock coming in. Hellcat's on its way back as well. I've actually bought myself a car, will be for sale as well, but Taycan, Turbo S, Turismo, and Carmine Red, 22-inch wheels, lowered, all that. So nice car set next week as well. Yeah, so that's really about it. I'm not going to bore you with everything. Those two Mercs would sort of be the newest things we have in. Both sensible money, cheap to run, cheap tax. German reliability, so great cars. Cougar's a great wee car, a family car, as is the X4. That's pretty much it. We've had some inquiries and stuff, but nothing materialising as yet. We've had a couple of inquiries on the R8, but just it's just getting the right part exchange, you know, so we don't take anything for the sake of it. But yeah, cool couple of bikes in, which you'll see next week as well. But yeah, catch us, like, subscribe and share, and we'll catch you next week again.
It's rare for me to say that if I bought this car, I'd have to do something to quieten down.
You would have to? Alright, Tom, you turned into a pansy. It's not like you. You're usually Mr. Loads of